Sometimes, the differences between spouses can be so stark and so divisive. And many times, these differences, which used to be cute when you were starting out, are now the cause of so many intense fights at home. He likes his desk all cluttered and creative, but she is obsessive compulsive and cannot stand all that disorder and chaos. He's a carnivore and she's a vegetarian, and they cannot agree on where to eat out. He's an extrovert and loves parties, but she's an introvert and wants to go home 10 minutes into the party. He's very frugal with money, but she's quite extravagant with her spending, that they can never agree on money matters. Sometimes the fights can be so frustrating and unbearable, you don't know what to do. Sometimes it can be very tempting to just give up. But I tell you, your marriage is worth fighting for. When you allow your marriage relationship to break down, it slides down a slippery slope where you might end up in a more serious situation. Jesus himself warns about husbands and wives separating. In the Gospel according to Matthew, Jesus said, "It was also said, whoever divorces his wife, let him give her a certificate of divorce. But I say to you that everyone who divorces his wife, except on the grounds of sexual immorality, makes her commit adultery, and whoever marries a divorced woman commits adultery." Some married people are too eager to let go of their marriage bond. They want to be free. They consider the marriage as some form of prison, and they want to be unbound from their chains and to be set free to do whatever they want. For them, the marriage contract is just a piece of paper that does not mean anything. They just let go at the smallest excuse and abandon their marriage. The Bible indeed allows for divorce when someone in a marriage relationship commits adultery or illicit sexual relations. Kung isang asawa ay nagkaroon ng bawal na pag-ibig. Pero sa totoo lang, hindi naman yun talaga pag-ibig. It's a violation of God's will, and it's an insult to the love of God. But while God gave this provision in the law as a compromise, as far as Jesus is concerned, this is not part of God's perfect will for His children. Marriage is not just a piece of paper that can be crumpled and thrown in the wastebasket. No, it is a sacred vow before God that a husband and a wife will be together as one before God. It is God that has joined the two people together. You are not bound by the marriage contract. You're not bound by the proclamation of the officiating priest or pastor or judge. You're not bound by the presence of your family and friends. You were bound by vows to each other before God. By those vows, God joined the two of you, who used to be separate individuals, into one. So your marriage is worth fighting for. Do not easily give up. Do not just throw your marriage contract away like a piece of trash. God desires that the two of you stay together. Sort out your differences. Learn how to compromise. Make provision for each other's uniqueness. Pray that God may intervene in your marriage, and so that the loving bond that brought you together in the first place may be restored by God's love and grace. As you fight for your marriage, and as you strive to be faithful to your vows, that you will stay together till death, always keep in mind, faith matters